Well, hello. Hello, what's going on? So listen, yeah, this one is live. So the video you guys just got is not live. It's a video, so you guys can go ahead and watch that. So what's going on, everybody? So this is a quick 10 minutes. So this video is about exams. So you guys know I give you pre-exams in Sapphire Academy. I give them exams to make sure that they get savvy with the coding. So those of you who are in Sapphire Academy, make sure you look at those tests. Now I have decided to put those tests out so you guys can purchase those tests and you get an automatic download. I haven't put them in my bookstore yet, but I'm going to put them in there. If you need them before Sunday, because that's when I'm going to put them in there, let me know. I'll go ahead and shoot them over to you. But you can still go into the bookstore and purchase the tests. The purpose of those tests is so that you can get practice. You can get practice. You don't have to be in the Sapphire Coding Academy, okay? You can get those tests without being in there. Okay, so I have 150 and then a 50 test, and I think the bundle is $69.99. Now, those tests will also help you with NRCCS, they will help you with NHA, they will help you with CCA, they'll help you with, whichever coding you want to take as far as the certified professional coder is concerned or a coding position. Now, of course, you have to have your ICD-10, your CPT, your HCPCS. You need HCPCS. You need all those things to help you code. You need all those things to help you learn the coding. Okay. Now, like I said in the prior video, the longer videos will be private. Okay, the paying students will be able to have access to those videos. Okay, the free videos and the free class playlists I've already done for you guys. Okay, so you guys go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, and make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you can get some of the posts that I have been posting. I usually don't do that much posting, but I think, I should do a little bit more posting to kind of give you guys a heads up on, how the class goes and, what we're doing in the classroom. So in addition to me putting up the posts, I'm also putting up descriptions of what the post is about. Because you guys, when it comes down on the algorithm, you guys can stop it and you guys can read it a little bit better than when I put stuff on the what is it, fasting, whatever it is. I'd rather do the post so you can pretty much read it. When you get ready to do the short is really quick. So make sure you guys take a look at all those posts that I put up there, because those posts will give you a lot of information about the Sapphire Academy. Okay, the exams that I have that are already in the Sapphire Academy. Now you get those exams with Sapphire Academy. There's no extra charges. $489, and you guys pay the $99 payment plan or whatever they have on there. So you have a HCPCS exam, you have CPT exams, you have ICD-10 exams, you have surgical coding exams. You have 150 exams with everything on there. I have long cases, short cases. I have an exam for NRCC that I've created just based on what I know they're looking for on their exams, based on what they put out there already, what we think we need for their exams. Now, we know the NRCCS is not as invasive as the CPC, but it's still a 200 question test. So in retrospect to that, we have tests for many different situations. And again, the more you practice coding, the better you will get. If you're already in a college, if you're already in a university or certification program, no problem. You can send me a question. You can say, Miss Lisa, can I have some of your practice exams? Yeah, go to my website. Okay. And when you get to my website, go ahead and click on bookstore. Okay. You can click on the bookstore and you can see everything there. I also have the medical terminology tests are already on there. You guys know the orange book that I made. I put those tests in a book, literally, because I have so many medical terminology exams. That's already out there. Those medical terminology exams are, I think they're out there for, what are they, $44.99? I have 50 exams. Okay. And every time you take an exam, it has to match your language of medicine book. Okay. Your language of medicine book, you do one chapter, you take an exam. You do one chapter, you take an exam. And that's going to get you abreast on medical terminology, especially for some of you who have not been to school for that. Let me just put this in here. Who have not been to school for medical terminology, and you're doing a self-taught. Because really, that's what my program is, just for me to teach you how to teach yourself. So you don't have to get a student loan for something that you can probably do yourself. But I'm not hating on student loan. Those of you who are in school for student loans, make sure you come to me so I can help you to pass your exam. Because when you do go for the coding, you do go for the billing, yeah, you get more props when you have a certification. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind. Okay, also keep in mind that when you set your study time, 2 hours is enough. 3 times a week, 2 hours is enough. It's summertime, springtime. Everybody's taking their tests around this time, usually between now and I say October. Testing is constant because it's summertime, because it's not freezing cold. Your mind is a little bit more relaxed. I'm not saying nobody passes if they're not, but what you taking your exam in person, because y'all know me, I always recommend in person. Okay, I don't know who that is. This one's calling me. I know. I wonder why this is on. I have no idea why this is on. Okay, so excuse me, y'all. I don't know why the phone's going off and they know I'm in the video. Okay, so with these exams, it's going to help you to build that confidence up. Okay, so what I've decided to do was go ahead and put the exams out. Okay, for people who are not in Sapphire Academy. Some people say, well, I don't want to go to school. I don't. It's not really going to school. You actually can go into Sapphire Academy when you get ready. Okay, so what I want to do is, I don't understand this. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me leave this, whoever it is, a message. Okay, so what you're going to do is set a 2 hour pace for yourself. Set a 2 hour pace for yourself, right? And then I want you to make sure that you pass every single test with an 80, 3 times. Okay. Now, I know this is going to be short because the longer classes are for the Sapphire Academy student, and this is one of their classes. It's just going to be longer. So I'm gonna pop this up on the stage real quick, so you guys can kind of get a look at it. So this is one of them. Okay, this is one of the pre-tests that I'm actually still working on. I'm like 5 minutes, I'll be finished with it. Okay, so in this exam, this one is actually 225 questions. And this is one that's going, this one is going in Sapphire Academy, right? But it gives you a heads up on what you might see on one of those exams. You know, um, if you read the medical billing book, in the other video, I did let you know, which y'all should know anyway, because y'all been in my billing class. Chapter 13 and 14 are coding. Okay, so if you don't want to do the full coding class, you could stick to just the medical billing, because they have a small section in there, and we did that in the medical billing class if you want to. Okay, so but again, what you see here is what we go over in the classroom, and you can use your medical insurance billing book and answer these questions. You can use your medical insurance book and answer these questions. Okay, hold on one second. This is only going to be 10 minutes, so there's only a minute left. I just wanted to kind of show you guys what this is. Okay, these are some of the exams that you're going to have. Okay, and these are the exams that I want you to study. Now, those of you who are in Sapphire Academy, you can absolutely look at these, but again, they're also going to be in the bookstore. They're going to be in the bookstore. So this is pretty long. This one is 225 questions. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on, guys. Okay. even though you got 6 minutes. This was only going to be 10 minutes. You guys can kind of DM me. I got a meeting I got to jump into. I had no idea it was 6 o'clock. I didn't know the meeting was coming out. But anyway, this was only going to be 10 minutes. The longer version is for the paying students. So you guys go check out my website at sapphirecoding.com and sign up for the class. Y'all can get a payment plan. You can go in there and do whatever you want. We will have a one-on-one, okay? But this class is over, okay? So I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you DM me if you have any questions about this class. All classes moving forward for you guys are going to be 10 minutes. All right, gone. Look at the playlist. Those are the free classes.